do what? Yes, I. Peace and love. I see y'all scrolling by. Come on in here. What's good? How y'all doing? What's happening in the happening? What's going on in your neck of the woods? Thanks for the like. I appreciate that. What's up? What's up? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone is having a great night. Chilling, relaxing, whatever you doing. What's good? Is it cold where you are? You staying warm? What's poppin'? Is America tense right now, or is everybody just still going about their daily lives, ain't worried about nothing? What's popping in America right now? Because I'm not in America right now. But y'all can let me know what's going on. If America is alright and everybody just going about their daily business, y'all can let me know. You know what I mean? I'm not in America right now. Please like the live, y'all. So I just want to know, is America alright? Is everybody just going about their daily lives in America right now? America is good, right? I gotta ask the question. I'm not in America right now, but you know what I mean? I'd love to know what's going on. Please like the live. Like and share, please. And let me know what's popping in America right now, if everybody all right. Appreciate that. You know what I mean? Because what we're hearing, because we're outside of America, but what we're hearing, this ain't really an American war, if you understand what I'm saying. America don't really got nothing to do with this. It's like they're helping an ally or a friend. You get what I'm saying? So my opinion, no soldiers should go. I know they got soldiers in the army, swear to serve and protect, but whether domestic or, but listen, if no one is even threatening America, what are we going to war for? You get what I'm saying? Angela Cole, peace and love. You know what I mean? Well, what's this war thing, huh? For what reasons? You know what I mean? It ain't got nothing to do with that. That's it's amazing. So you mean to tell me we're just gonna send our fathers, brothers, and sisters to go to a war that ain't got nothing to really do with us like that? And our sisters don't make it back, and it's like, you know what I mean? That's crazy, yo. You know what I mean? Because I know why would someone want to threaten America? You know what I'm saying? So I know the war ain't really a war like it's an ally helping an ally minding business that they ain't supposed to be minding. You know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all. That's our brothers and sisters y'all sending to war that we ain't got nothing to do with. I'm just saying. You know, I'm not fighting nobody war. I'm not joining no army. If I could, I wouldn't. And when I could have, I didn't. Because knowledge is everything. Please like the live, guys, and share. You don't have a problem unless it's physical. Austin, what up? You never have a problem unless it's physical. So why should I fight a war that wasn't even physical? There was no imminent threat to the United States of America whatsoever. Not at all. Not at all. There wasn't any threat. So why would I want to go to war? For what reason? Risk my avatar for what? And I got my own family to support and take care of. I mean, if it's a war where our families and everybody in danger, let's go to war. But this was not the case. Peace, Brill, what's good? The kingdom of everything dwells within. Let nothing outside of you get to you. You know what I mean? Words are an illusion. So why go fight a war that ain't got nothing to do with us? Why? Why would you do that? Why would you sacrifice our brothers and sisters out there in war? You know what I mean? Thanks for liking Alive, guys. Out there fighting a war that we ain't got nothing to do with. People trying to come to America, not war with America. Look, they twisted. Yo, that's crazy to believe something like that. People from Iran live in America. People from everywhere live in America. Ain't nobody trying to do America. America is just being such a bully, yo. All right, we got enough. Look, we got peoples wanting to come to America to work for less than nothing. We ain't got to bully nobody. We ain't got to fight nobody war. We could stop everything. We that powerful. We that strong. So why are we using our powers and our strength to do the wrong thing? That's a fact. That's a fact, Jose. That's a fact. Come on. There is no, listen, ain't nobody threatening America. Everyone want to come to America. Russians live in America. You name it, Chinese. Everybody live in America. Everybody live in America. The easy Jason. Everybody live in America. Ain't nobody trying to blow up America. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to destroy America. Everybody got their families there. Ain't nobody threatening America. Everybody America claim they have beef with, all of these people, family live in America. Come on. We need to, yo, we need to stop it, yo. And we as the people in America have the power to stop it, yo. We do. We the government, the people the government. Listen, if we don't believe in self-bullying, physical bullying, school bullying, practice bullying, or we don't believe in bullying at all. So why must America be bullying? Ain't nobody trying to do you nothing, big America, big bad America. Everybody all over the world lives in America. America is the shit. America is the bomb. Now, the people that are running it, I don't know what to tell you. But I know for a fact America is the bomb. America is the shit. It's the place you want to be. It's all that. But the people who are running it, it's like, yo, and it ain't nobody trying to do nothing to America. Nobody. That's crazy, yo. America is the motherfucking place to be. Ain't nobody trying to harm America. It's the people who are running it that are making things frustrated, yo. The people who are running it are just making things just go left. Everything is just going left. You know what I mean? Come on, y'all. America is the fucking bomb. Everyone's family members, relatives, everything lives there. I know people living in other places like England and all that, but come on. Listen, America is the bomb, and America can take more people. We could take everything. The whole world could fit in America. That's a fact. In some states, the whole world could fit in one state. That's a fact. America could take the whole world. Nobody will have to live anywhere else. America can take all 8 billion people. That's a fact. That's how big America is. North America, South America, Latin America. Yeah. America is the bomb. Hands down. Everybody want to go there to live, to be, to enjoy the excitements, the lights, the glitter, the glamour. Yeah, it's all that because we the people. We create the glitz and the glamour. So it can be that way. Come on, we all know that. America ain't got beef with nobody. It's just the bullying, man. Sending people to war for no reason. It ain't our fight. Sometimes it's just ain't our fight. But listen to my indigenous brothers and sisters. Get up out of that army stuff, man. Ain't no need for my brothers and sisters to be in no army. Risking my sister and my brother to go to war that ain't even really a war pertaining to the country. I want all my indigenous brothers and sisters to get up out the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, all that. Get up out of there. Fighting a war that don't belong to you. Risking my brothers and sisters' lives to fight for those who don't even care for them. Matter of fact, America don't even care for black people, so I wouldn't even join the American Army. That's a fact. America does not care for black people enough for me to even join the American Army. You see all the racial things going on. Come on. Why would I want to join the army and be racially profiled trying to defend my country from invaders? So that means I'm going to be fighting invaders and I'm fighting the same institution in which I'm fighting with because of racial profiling, racial everything. So I'm a black man in the army fighting the enemy, foreign and domestic, because my own army in which I'm in has a race problem with me. Come on, man. That's crazy. Tell me, is there any freedom for the black man? Is there any freedom for the black man? I'm fighting enemies, foreign and domestic, at the same time. I'm in the army. I'm being racially profiled by my army crew because we are in the same army fighting for the same country. And I got to worry about foreign enemies shooting at me as well as my own shooting at me because They're racist against me because of who I am. Come on. That's the reason I would never, ever, ever join no Army, Air Force, none of that. You out your mind. I'm right here to protect mine. You know how many people coming home from the Army and no longer can fend for their family or protect their family? Think about that. Think about how many strong men left to go fight a war that doesn't even concern their country. Now they can't even come back home and protect their family. Let's talk about that. Yeah, I know some of y'all scared to address that elephant in the room, but let's talk about it. How many fathers and mothers going to fight a war, and when they come back home, they can't take care of their own families? That's crazy. And the war don't even concern them. Out your mind. Y'all could go ahead. Go fight a war for people who don't like you because of your skin color. Get up out of here. Go fight that war for them then. I'm not sorry for you because you fighting a war for people who don't even like you. You got to be mentally struggling to fight a war for a system that hates you. I wish I would. Let's talk about it. Let's address the elephant in the room. Why should I go to war for a system that don't like me? Talk to me. Why should I go to war for a system that treats me unfairly? So I got to watch my back from the system that is treating me unfairly. And I also got to watch my back from the foreign enemies as well. Is you out your mind? I'm not going to be in between the middle of that. You know how many casualties at war were shot by their own members? Let's address the elephant in the room. Peace, North Korea. What's poppin'? Ojopli. Think about that. So why would I go fight a war for a system? Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. We talking facts here. We talking knowledge, right? Would you go to war for somebody that don't like you? Huh. Would you even get into a fist fight for somebody that don't like you? Who any chance they get, they gonna snuff you out? Would you go to war for a person like that? Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep it real. We having a discussion. Would you go to war for someone who don't like you? That's my question. Drizzle, it's all good. Peace and love. The kingdom of everything dwells within. Never let anything outside of you get to you. Remember, words are just breeze, wind, air. My words can't affect you physically unless you give energy and power to it. So talk to me. I'm asking the wider diaspora. Would you go to war for somebody that don't like you? And every chance they get, they'll snuff you out. That's the question. So why would I join the army? I'm talking about for indigenous people, for black men. You know what I mean? We ain't talking about the army owners. We talking about the black men. As a black man, would you go to war for a system that don't like you? This is for my indigenous people, so-called black people. Would you go to war for a system that don't like you? Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. Angela, what's good? Peace and love. I'm just trying to get to the top line. Yeah, not the bottom line, the top line. Would you go to war for a system that don't like you, that's racially against you? You know what I mean? That wouldn't even honor you. Listen, let me tell you something. What you people fail to realize. Now listen, let's say I do join the army. The army is racist against me because I'm a black man, number one. That's off the jump. Now I gotta watch not only the foreign, but the domestic enemy now. Because I'm in the army. I'm in the crossfire between my own racist people and the enemy. Because a lot of people that got gunned down in the army was gunned down by their own crew. Yep, it's a racial thing. They'll never tell you that though, but it exists. It happened. That's a fact. Whether you want to hear it or not. Yeah. So I would never join the army. I can't join the army. My ancestors won't let me join the army. I'll be fighting for a racist entity that don't even like me. So I'll be in the crossfire. I'm a donkey in the middle. Well, you're no, that's some knowledge I didn't know about the turtle. That could be a fact also. Just like indigenous people have no business in the army. As a black man, you have no business serving a system that don't like you. It's against you and against your family, your bloodline, everything. Just imagine your son is here chilling and you in the army fighting and police pulled him over, shot him and killed him and you at war for the country. Wow. Protect and serve, huh? I'm at war for my country. And my son is 15 years old and was gunned down by police in this blood clot. You crazy? Join which army? Which system? Why would I join that system that don't like me? Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. As an indigenous, so-called black man, why would you join the army for a system that don't like you? You're in the crossfires. Every time you go out there in that battlefield, you are in the crossfire. From enemy foreign and domestic. So black people gotta be quadruple careful when they join a system that don't like them. That's a fact. I know y'all are afraid of this knowledge, but the truth is the truth. An indigenous black man or woman has to be quadruple safe out there in the battlefield from the enemy, foreign and domestic. Because the army is racist. And I would never fight for a system that don't like me. That's unheard of. You got to be mentally struggling. I mean, go to a psych. Say to the psyche, or the psychiatrist, say, hey, psych, would you look at that as a problem for me to fight for somebody who don't like me? Oh, would it be a problem, or is it a problem for me to fight someone that if they got a chance they'll out me, they'll fight me? So I'd never go to war for a system that don't like me. So the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, SEAL team, all of these racist, uh, shoot 'em up gangs is no place for a black man. Black man has no business fighting no war for no party that don't like us. I know the universal creation is looking like these people who are supposed to be gods are living like that. How could you fight for some system that don't even like you, racial profile against you every chance they get, would throw you under the bus every chance they get? How can you fight a war for a system like that? See, I ain't ready for this conversation. It's that simple. I know it's bigger than y'all, because y'all kiss ass, but we don't kiss ass on this program. We don't. We just don't give a fuck about y'all or give a fuck about what y'all think. We don't kiss ass on this program. Y'all a bunch of ass kisses. That's a fact. Y'all kissing all ass all day long, ass kissing. Because how could you join an army, a navy, or a SEAL team that's racist against you and go fight a war for a system that don't even like you? You a ass kisser. You ain't nobody. You was nothing. You was out your mind. You was mentally, just like people let words get to them. That's how you mentally struggling. Yeah, just like that. Which army? Yo, indigenous people ain't got no business in the army. Black people, you ain't got no business in the army. You know you fighting a losing battle. You got to watch the enemy, foreign and domestic. Remember, you'll be the sacrifice right away if they had to leave your ass. They not waiting for you. So why you gonna join the army of a system that don't like you? Is you crazy? You gotta watch your enemies, foreign and domestic, because your own army brethren don't like you. They racist against you. The army racist. We hear it over and over and over again. Don't be stupid, people. Black people ain't got no business in the army. Now we got our brothers and sisters coming home. They can't even protect their family no more. You know why already. You know what goes on when bombs and bullets blow shit up. Now you can't protect your family domestic. You a burden to them now. They got to wipe your ass and take care of you. Because you chose to go fight a war for a system that don't even like you. You must be mentally struggling. Please like the live, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And I know I got the power to do so. That's like our Black Wall Street ancestors, brothers and sisters, going into business with the same people who burned it down. Yo, wow. Are the gods struggling mentally like that? Are my indigenous people struggling mentally like that? Fighting a war for a system that don't like you? Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, let's have this conversation. Lil Crab, what's poppin'? Peace and love, Lil Crab, what's good? It's been a minute, right? That's a fact, man. Peace and love, man. That's a fact. But let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Talk to me. Why go to the why join the army? Why join the army for a system that don't like me? Does it make any sense? I know. Y'all ain't ready for this type of conversation. Y'all think it's a game. Y'all want to fight war for a system that don't like you. Why should I join the army? All the racist things that's going on in the army. They don't even like black people. You don't like me. You don't like my people. Why should I join the army? Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like I said, that's like the people of Black Wall Street going into business with the same people that burned it down. That won't happen. So why are black people continuously joining the army? Why are black people, oh, they made the army a way out of what? Talk to me. When you realize the foolery, you gotta be like, wow. Wow. Wait a minute. You don't like me or my peoples. So why should I join the Army and the Navy and the Air Force and be in the middle of so many enemies? Why would I want to do that? Saint G, don't say that, please. Say what, please? Don't say what? Talk to me. Listen, you know you ain't fighting for nobody who don't like you. Don't do that. Matter of fact, if somebody don't like you, you won't even mess around them. You won't even fool around them. And that's a fact. So why should I join a system that don't like me to fight a war? I'll be in between two enemies, foreign and domestic, true or false? Come on, Saint G. We ain't mentally struggling on this channel. Not at all. Maybe on some other YouTube channel where they mentally struggle, they could get away with everything, but not here. Because we keep everything mental and down to earth, because we in the physical. And your number one priority is to protect your body, your avatar, your fingers, your arms, your legs, all of this. So why should I risk this? Why should I risk all this in a war for a system that don't like me? Talk to me. Look at this, my beautiful, look at this. Come on. Come on. Why should you risk this in a war for a system that don't like you? Talk to me. The Army, the Navy, all of them races, they don't like black people. You know that. Look at the atrocities that happen to black people in the Army and the Navy, and you're supposed to be one. Everyone in the Army, Navy, all that's supposed to be one. It's supposed to be filled with joy and love, training our soldiers, our ladies, our males to protect the country as one. So what's racism doing in the Army? Tell me. What is racism doing in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the SEAL team? What is racism doing in those places? Talk to me. Please like and share the live, guys. I really appreciate it. Come on, let's have this discussion. What is racism doing on the battlefield? Huh? Talk to me. If we're supposed to be one, if we're supposed to be one, what is racism doing in the Army, the Navy, the SEALs? What is racism doing in there? So now I gotta watch my back from foreign and domestic enemies as a black man out there trying to protect my country. What? I know, y'all don't hear me though, right? Nah, y'all don't hear me though. But guess what? Never, ever would I join no army, no navy, no nothing against a system that don't like me because of my complexion. It ain't happening. Ladies and gentlemen, talk to me. If I'm lying, I'm flying, and I know I got the power to do so. Why should I join the army of a system that don't even like me because of the color of my skin? Talk to me. Am I struggling mentally that bad? Yeah, I said it. Black people ain't got no business in the Army, Navy, Air Force, none of that. They don't like you. You in the crossfire. Believe that. You know how much of y'all got shot already by your own soldiers? Your own troops? Believe that. That's a fact, little crabs. Protect your avatar. You know it. You know it. If you know, you know. Your number one priority is to protect your avatar. How many of our brothers and sisters coming home right now can't protect their families anymore? Facts, it is a dream. But this is one dream in the physical that we can feel. This ain't the spiritual realm. If you slap me, yeah, I felt that. Just by me saying myself, I felt that. Physical realm. So you gonna feel that gunshot. You gonna feel that bomb. Yeah, you gonna feel that. Cause you choose to put your avatar in harm's way. You gonna feel that. You know it. Some brothers can't even wipe their ass. You know it. Because you done risked your avatar for a system that don't even like you. Ooh-wee. That's a fact. Yeah, you definitely gonna wake up. All you had to do was chill. It ain't got nothing to do with you. This system don't like me. I'm not putting myself in harm's way. I don't have time. Listen, let's look at it this way. I'm in the United States Army. What is racism doing in my army? And why is it the racism against my skin color? So now I gotta watch my back from enemies, foreign and domestic? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. That's a fact. But listen to what I'm saying. You got to be kidding me. How is it I'm in the army? We're supposed to be one in this army, the United States of America Army. What is racism doing in here? Why I gotta watch my back from enemies, foreign and domestic, because of my skin color? You know how much black people's got shot by their own troops, and they ain't talking about it. It's all covered up. I think this is a game. Yeah, I know. This is the conversation they scared to have because they know it's true. Scooby-Doo, whoopie-doo. They know it's true. So these are the reasons why I wouldn't join the army. Because I ain't got time to watch my back from enemies foreign and domestic because of racism. Whew, it's like all the burden is on the black man, boy, I tell you. All the burden is on the black man. What is racism doing in the United States of America Army? Why should I fight for a system that don't even like me? Now I gotta watch my back from enemies foreign and domestic, and they don't like to talk about knowledgeable things like this. They think everyone is mentally struggling. I would never, ever in a billion years join no army. I hear that, little crabs. That's a fact. Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. That's what this live is about. This ain't no fuckery live. We all got knowledge. Would you fight for somebody that don't like you? And even if they got the chance to snuff you out, they'll do so? No. You wouldn't do that. So why should I join the Army and the Navy that's full of racism? And what is racism doing in the Army and the Navy if all of us that's joining the Army and the Navy is fighting for one country? What is racism doing here? What I just want to know, what is racism doing here? Now these people, look at it this way. Look at what just so-called happened in Iran. I don't have proof of it myself. I didn't see any destruction with my own eyes. I wasn't over there. I don't know what they showing me on TV, but I'm just telling you what I see going on. All right, look what's going on in Iran right now. Our soldiers, brothers and sisters of all races, we gonna keep it like 100 like that. Our brothers and sisters of all races went over there, some of them coming back blown up, bombed up, shot up, fucked up, for a war that ain't got nothing to do with the United States. Let's talk about it. I don't even know where Chevy at. That's a fact, little crabs. Let's talk about it. Now they coming home and they're not able to protect their families. Not at all. Now they've become a burden to their family. Their family got to wipe their ass now and all that. That's what's going on. Yup. So our soldiers went to go fight a war that ain't got, listen, the United States of America is not being threatened by nobody. Everybody, family members live in the United States of America from all over the world. The U.S. is the shit. The U.S. is the bomb country. Everyone loves America. Hands up, hands down, America is the bomb. There's no other country like it, and nobody really want to go anywhere else but America. So it's all bullshit. America got beef with nobody. Nope. America is being an ally and helping out somebody and sending our brothers and sisters to go get blown up to help out other people. That's what's the fuck going on. That's a fact. America ain't got beef with nobody. But see, because y'all mentally struggling and y'all take everything y'all see and hear, all you got to do is go within. and say it. Call its name. Call her name. America. Just say it. America, Mary, whatever you want to call it. Ain't nobody, America ain't got beef with nobody. Everyone's relatives and family members live in America. Everyone, Iran, Iraq, everybody family lives in America. Ain't nobody trying to blow up their own families. Get out of here. Sounds stupid. America ain't got beef with nobody. America is helping out an ally. So that means we're involved in a war that ain't got nothing to do with us. It's as simple as that. America ain't got no beef. Don't nobody want beef with America. Simple as that. So that's why I'm saying, for my brothers and sisters, you need to just back out of the army. Ain't no need for you to go fight a war that don't got nothing to do with you and come back home blown up and can't take care of your family that's here. Now you become a burden to them. They got to be wiping your ass and all that. Let's talk about it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, y'all don't hear me though. It's all good. Y'all think it's a joke. Listen, your number one priority is your avatar. I'm telling you. You went over there in one piece. Make sure you come back home in one piece. That's a war that ain't got nothing to do with America. Please like the live and share the live. If you want to support me, please just hit one of those gift box. I appreciate it. I mean, if I'm lying, I'm flying. We could have this discussion. As a black man, because that's quote what they call us, black. So we gonna keep it official so everyone understands. As a black man, I can never go to war or join the army for a system that don't like me. So that means when I go overseas to fight a war, I'm fighting a war, foreign and domestic, because I'm running with a crew that don't like me. But y'all don't think about it that way, do you? So what is racism doing in the Army? Why is racism in the Navy, the Army, the Air Force? What is racism doing there? And if y'all don't want me there, then I don't need to go fight for nobody. I could stay my black ass right here in my United States of America and kick back. And let who want to go fight the war, go fight the war. Because y'all don't like me. Please like the live, guys. That's a fact. Why should I go to war for a system that's racist against me? How can that work? What is racism? See, nobody can answer my question. What is racism doing in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force? What is racism doing in places like that? I thought we were all one fighting for country. So I gotta watch my back from enemies, foreign and domestic. Does that make any sense, black people? Talk to me. Because there's a lot of my brothers and sisters in the Army. I'm not mad at them because in their hearts they know better. Talk to me. What is racism doing in those places? We hear the stories all the time. We see it. So I'm asking the question, what is racism doing in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the SEAL team, all these How could I put it? All these gun-toting protective agencies. What is racism doing in all these agencies? And then they got the nerve to let me join as a black man, and they know they don't like me. The Army don't like us. The Navy don't like us. The Air Force don't like us because there's racism in there. What is racism doing in there? Come on, y'all. Talk to me. Don't be like that. Answer the question. We just having a positive conversation. What is racism doing in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, all these gun-toting protection agencies? Huh? To protect a country. What is racism doing in there? Oh, y'all don't hear me though. Y'all don't want to talk. Y'all want to talk. Y'all ain't got no answers for me of why is there racism in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, all of these protection agencies. And I thought we were all one to protect the United States of America. So what is racism doing in the Army, the Navy? That means my black ass don't belong in there. So black people ain't got no business in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, none of that, because that system don't like you. And if you are in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, you got to watch your back for the enemies, foreign and domestic. And 9 times out of 10, when some of y'all go to war, some of y'all get shot by your own team members. And that's a fact. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. That's a fact. What's up? What's up? What's up? Support from Nepal. What's good? What's good? Susan? Susan? Peace, Susan. Peace. Peace and love. Like the live for me. Share it if possible. You feel me? Like and share. Appreciate it. But talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. Jamaica. Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. Why should I join the Army, the Navy, or the Air Force? Because the racist system don't like me. So why should I join? And my question was, what is racism doing in the Army and the Navy and the Air Force? That's what was my question. That's a fact. You know that. That's a fact. Usain and Chris Gale. That's a fact. And I partied with them also. Jamaica is small. You know how it is. Yeah. That's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. What is racism doing in the Army, the Navy, and why should I join and they don't like me? So I gotta watch my back from enemies, foreign and domestic. Talk to me. I'm the black people ain't got no business in the Army. Black people ain't got no business in the Navy. Black people ain't got no business in the Air Force. It's a racist system that don't like you. So why are you there? See? And when you are in their care and places like that, they can make you go fight a war that don't make no sense, that's nonsense. They can use you, throw you on the front line. Then when you come home, blown up, shot up, you can't protect your family nor fend for your family anymore. You become a burden to them. They gotta wipe your ass, feed you, and everything else because you destroyed your avatar. You destroyed your body. Why? Why? Please like the live, guys. If I'm talking bull, let me know. Because my question was, what is racism doing in the Army, the Navy, the Air Force? Why is racism there? And we're supposed to be fighting for one common cause, for one country. So now, as the person who is being racist against, I got to watch my back from enemies foreign and domestic. Am I lying? Black people, talk to me. I know some of y'all ain't ready for this conversation. It is what it is. But listen, whatever y'all want to talk about, my knowledge is up here. Always remember the kingdom of everything dwells within. Never let nothing outside of you get to you. And words are an illusion. Words ain't nothing but air, wind, and breeze. You have the power to walk away. You could ignore, go on about your business. Your words ain't affect me physically one way or the other. But y'all don't think like that. Cause some of y'all ain't powerful like that. When somebody say something to y'all, y'all trigger. Yo, what the fuck? What? No, that's not being a god. That's being stupid. You got to learn how to be strong mentally so you can be strong physically. A lot of y'all weak mentally, so you weak physically. Sweet boy, the kingdom of everything dwells within. Let nothing outside of you get to you. Peace and love. Words are an illusion. It don't exist. I took that as a compliment and uplift myself. We give value to everything. You got to understand that. No one can get you angry. You have to give energy and power to the negativity for it to get you upset. So if someone says something to you that was unkind, you don't have to give it energy and power. You can ignore it. It didn't make a difference. You see what I'm saying? Life is to live, it ain't to die for. That's why I wouldn't join the army for a racist system that don't like me. See what I'm saying? I'm in Jamaica. That's a fact. That's where I'm from. But I'm just giving those some knowledge, letting them know why join the army for a racist system that don't like you. So that means when you go to war, you got to watch your back from the enemies, foreign and domestic. Nah, gangster. Yeah, I'm a knowledgeable gangster. That's a fact. But a negative gangster? Nah. A knowledgeable gangster? That's a fact. I'm a gangster when it comes to this knowledge. See, life is to live, right? It ain't to die for. Educate yourself, then state yourself. I'm here for the youths. If you grown, you on your own. You feel me? I would never join the army for a racist system that don't like me. Like, put it to you like this. Would you give your life for somebody that don't like you? Yo, I mean, talk to me. Would you give your life for somebody that don't like you? Simple as it is here. We're just out here chilling in the streets. We out here with regular life. Would you give your life for someone that don't like you? I'm just asking the question. I mean, I know the universe gave me this intellect for a reason. So I'm asking the question. Would you give your life or even think about giving your life for somebody that don't even like you? That's the question. All right. So that's why I was saying to the diaspora, I was saying to them that I could not join the army because I couldn't go to war for a racist system that don't like me. Oh, nah, no, I'm not. Money man, be easy. This is real knowledge. I couldn't join the system. Never. Because what is racism doing in the Army? What is racism doing in the Navy? What is racism doing in the Air Force? So being that racism is in these places, I would never join the Army. That's a fact. I would never join the Army. Please like the live, guys. Share the live, subscribe. Come on, y'all know I'm talking facts. Because you just said you wouldn't die for nobody that don't like you. Well, the system is racist and it don't like you, so why would you join the Army? You see what I'm saying? Why join the Army? If the listen, what is racism doing in the Army anyway? Somebody talk to me, y'all. I know somebody out there got intelligence. Come on, y'all. What is racism doing in the Army? And what, all right, if the racism was against your people, would you advise your people to join the Army? Money man, what's poppin'? But I'm saying, if racism was against your people, right? Would you advise them to join the racism party? The system don't like black people. Ladies and gentlemen, the system does not like black people. So why would I join the Army? Now I gotta watch my back from enemies, foreign and domestic. It doesn't make any sense. Okay, Jose, talk to me. All right, it's just good versus evil. All right, let's go then. So the system is evil. Why would I want to join that evil system and go to war for that evil system? It ain't it ain't happening. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Jose said it's just good and evil. Well, I'm not joining that evil empire, so I won't be joining the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the SEAL team. I won't be joining none of that, because now I got to watch my back from enemies, foreign and domestic, and I ain't got time for that. That means I'm putting my life at risk, and I got my family at home waiting for me to come back and take care of business. So I love my avatar. Ooh-wee! I don't want to come back home blown up or blown to pieces, and I don't want to be a burden to them. That's a fact. I hear that, Jose. Like I said, I'm not joining the army of the evil that don't like me. The saying is stick to the evil you know. Remember, you said it's based on good and evil. Well, I know this system is evil and it don't like me, so I'm not joining the army. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, this knowledge is the ultimate. Because remember, you just said you wouldn't give your life for someone that don't like you. Remember that. You would not give your life for someone that don't like you. So how could I give my life for a system that don't like me? Joining the army, the navy, all that is giving your life for a system that don't like you. Like the live, guys. Please like the live. Share. You know what I mean? This talk is the ultimate. Listen, this conversation is simple. It is simple, but it's powerful. There are a lot of people passing through this live very scared to touch on this topic because it triggers them. It hurts them. It goes deep into their mental, like, whoa, that's crazy. I wouldn't give my life for no stranger or someone who don't like me. So why am I giving my life for a system that don't like me and wouldn't do nothing for me? At this point in time, it's dark out and we politicking. This is the ultimate live. You got to have that knowledge here. Matter of fact, y'all hit that gift box for me. Show some love. I really appreciate it. I need $20 more to hit that $100 mark. Come on, y'all. So I can at least get that money from YouTube. Y'all know what it is. Knowledge for dollars. Let's get it. Show some love, y'all. That's a fact. And please, y'all answer the question to the best of y'all ability. Would you give your life for someone that don't like you? That's the question. Let's get on top of it. Would you give your life for someone that don't like you? Talk to me. I mean, there's racism in the Army and the Navy. Jose said it's just good and evil. So there's evil in the Army and the Navy. I hear that. Peace and love. It is what it is. Knowledge is key. Never let words get to you. Words are an illusion. It don't exist. You got the power to walk away or ignore. So keep it moving. It's not affecting you physically one way or the other. Let's go. Would you give your life for someone that don't like you? Can someone answer the question? Would you give your life for someone that don't like you? Where am I coming off of? Join the Army and the Navy and the Air Force is like giving your life for a racist system that don't like you. So as a black man, why are you joining the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force, and you know that they don't like you? So when you do go to war, you're watching your back from enemies, foreign and domestic. And I was saying that, you know how many black men got shot down by their own team? True or false? Y'all like the live, man. I know y'all ain't ready for this knowledge. So what y'all want to talk about? Let's go. Because y'all like the foolery. So what y'all want to talk about? What y'all want to talk about? Talk to me. What's popping in your neck of the woods? It's like, what time? 11:45 where I'm at? That's what I'm saying. What's up, y'all? Talk to me. Hit that gift basket. It's a pleasure reasoning with y'all. That's a fact. We can resolve and solve all them problems over here. You know what I mean? Because you ain't got a problem unless it's physical. Everything else is an illusion. So let's talk about it. What's going on? Someone ruined your day with words today? Come on, we got to stop letting the illusion affect us. You feel me? But the question was, for those just joining the live, is would you give your life for someone who don't like you? That's what the question is. You know what I mean? A lot of people, I guess they scared to answer the question. Because it boils down to, you know what I mean? Would you join a racist system that don't like you? Fight a war. Because I said black people ain't got no business in the Army, the Navy, or the Air Force. None of those things. Because the racism that's in those places don't like you. So you got to watch your back from enemies, foreign and domestic. Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Why we can't have the conversation? What y'all afraid of? You just told me that you wouldn't die for someone who don't like you. So why would you go to war for a system that don't like you? Especially if your loved ones or no one is being threatened, no one is in danger. Knowledge is key. I know who I be. Please like the live, like and share, show some love. Know what I mean? Your donations are well appreciated. That's a fact. How's life treating you? What you want to talk about? You got any questions for knowledge? Nah, man. Stay safe out there. Take care of your responsibilities. Remember, you come first. The kingdom of everything dwells within. At this point in time in your life, you are the ultimate. Yup. Right now, right this moment, if you're watching this live, you are the ultimate. You are everything. Nothing comes before you. You are your provider, and you are the provider of your loved ones who you're caring for. Think about it. Take a step back, look into yourself, realize who you are. You are everything. You are love. You are hate. You are God. You are the devil. You are everything at this point in time in your life. You decide which action you want to take. That's a fact. You are pure love. You are pure hate. You decide which action you want to take. That's a fact. That goes to show you how much you are in control, how much you are the ultimate. Because you could rise and be anything and do anything. Don't let anyone take that away from you. Do not put yourself at risk for nothing, for no one. Go ahead and throw yourself under a bus. I'm not stopping you. And the reason why I wouldn't try to stop you physically, because I'm not going to put my avatar in danger for no one. I love every piece of me, every inch of me. I love it. And that's how you are to feel about yourself. You come first. You are everything to you. Somebody else might think the least of you, don't even care about you. But guess what? Their validation don't even matter. You validate yourself. You give yourself that upliftment. You know, in life, if you're down, you don't need nothing to pick you up. You could pick yourself up. The kingdom of everything dwells within. Just go within you. There's no validation outside of you. Come on. Please like the live, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that gift basket if you support what I'm talking about. You are the ultimate. Do you need validation from others to say you are everything? You are beautiful. You are uplifted. You are the world. You need someone to tell you that? Aren't they here breathing the same air just like you? Don't they stand on 10 toes and have 10 fingers just like you? So you don't need no one's validation. You are your own validation. You are your own upliftment. You are your own sensation. You are your own everything. Wow. I'm all that. And a big bag of chips with the dip. For real, for real. And so are you. You are all that. You are more important than the important. You got to look at yourself that way because that's who you are. And you know, when others tell you who you are, and you be like, I bet you don't realize why they told you that. That's the thing. When others uplift you, you don't even realize why they told you that. You know why they told you that? Because they know who they are. And we all one. Mmm. Wow. So if someone from that same all of one system is uplifting you, that means they know who they are. So they know who you are. You don't know who you are. You look at yourself with low energy instead of looking at yourself with high energy. The highest level of consciousness is loving yourself. Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. Life is to live, it ain't to die for. I appreciate y'all though. You know what I'm saying? I do. Please hit that gift basket for me. Appreciate y'all. This knowledge is the ultimate knowledge. There's no validation outside of you. I'm sorry. There is no validation outside of you. So if you're looking for any validation outside of you, it's like you're wasting your time. Only you can boost you up. You the ultimate. Others may give you that advice because they know who they are. So you're supposed to know who you are. You the ultimate. It's all you. Universe, you. There's no validation outside of you. The kingdom of everything dwells within. Come on, you the ultimate. What could be more than you? You control your own thoughts. Whew. I don't understand y'all, man. Y'all make it look like somebody else control your thoughts. You control that. You could kick a thought outside of your head right now, like, nah, don't get down like that. Or, nah, that ain't the way. You control your thoughts. The kingdom of everything dwells within. You could either beat yourself up or uplift yourself. Which one you choose? I choose upliftment. I choose my imagination. Whatever I desire, I imagine that shit so it'll play out in my reality. And fuck that, enough is enough. I am the ultimate. Fuck a distraction. We don't care for distraction. We create. And this is what we use to create. I'm not perfect, but to correct the wrong is perfect in my book. So that's my definition of perfect. To correct something that is wrong to right, that's perfect. So I use my imagination, that same imagination I had when I was a child, riding that broom like he was a horse until I originally rode a horse. Or imagining I was driving a car until I was driving a car. Oh, boy, Claude. The imagination is everything. That's why they throw out so many distractions at the imagination, because they don't want us to imagine the beautiful structure of life and create it by this, with this, without lifting a finger. I'm just creating the imagination alone. They don't want us to get back to that. That's why they flow out so many distractions at us, because they want us to create what they're throwing out there at us, instead of creating what we want, like that beautiful life we desire. Let's create it with the imagination. That's how we created it when we were a child, when we couldn't fend for ourselves and do for ourselves. We had to think about the things in which we wanted that could better our life. And guess what happened? It came through. But even as a child, they were throwing us in front of the TV so we could imagine what they wanted us to imagine and to create what they wanted us to create. That's why they threw us in front of the TV, and the television was throwing all these fuckery at us because that's what they wanted us to imagine and create. So if you want to create happiness, all you got to do is go in the imagination and be happy within. The kingdom of everything dwells within. So jump within yourself and create happiness within, and it'll play out in your reality. Get rid of all that suffering that's within you right now. Get it out of you. Use your imagination and start thinking about some beautiful shit, some crazy lovely stuff. Start thinking about things that just have you like this in here, and then watch it play out in your reality. That's why they distract us so much, because they want us to create what they're distracting us with. Fear, anger, animosity, bullshit. So they want us to think about that so we can create it for them. I'm not creating nothing for nobody. On the level that I'm on right now, I'm creating pure joy and happiness, because I know it's levels to this shit. I'm on YouTube trying to earn that living. I'm speaking positive to my peers. I'm teaching them how to get out of that struggle. I'm teaching them that upliftment is in the imagination. They told us the kingdom of everything dwells within. Oh, so that's why y'all be throwing all that distraction at me through the phone, through the TV, so I can imagine and create what y'all want me to create? Hell no. It's time for me to start creating that beautiful life in which I desire. Lock the TV off. I don't want to hear no radio. I want to create. Pass me that spliff. Pass me that cigarette. As long as you down here in your thoughts, let's create. Oh, I'm on the beach chilling. Oh, I have my own condominium. Wow, I'm driving the car I always wanted. Wow, I'm helping others. Wow, I'm making people happy, and it's not costing them a thing. Let's get up in the imagination, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's all about. Please like and share the live. If you're going to support me, hit that gift box. I appreciate it. All donations are appreciated. Listen, if I'm lying, I'm flying. And I know I got the power to do so. Let's bring back the happy days. It's easy. We ain't got to go nowhere or reach for nothing to bring back the happy days. It's mental. Let's get up in here and do that. Come on, y'all. Oh my God. They tricked us that bad? Y'all lost y'all way that bad? Nah. I don't believe that. Listen, I'm out in the mist. I'm filled with knowledge. I'll be back though. Love is love, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a wonderful evening. I'm out.